So, after finally reading all of Chainsaw Man, literally all of it, like up to the latest chapter, I can confidently, from the bottom of my heart, say, hammer in hand, that Yuji is a better MC than Denji. Get mad about it. Thank you to our final patrons, Sinners Lancelot, Praise the Sun, Strawbones, and Aaron. Now, before we hop into this breakdown on my, I guess, like, first impressions of Chainsaw Man after a complete read-through, please do leave your own thoughts on Chainsaw Man in the comment section down below. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, make sure that little notification bell so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below. You can support for as low as $1 monthly. You can like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Now, let's hop into the discussion. So, what's up, guys? I got the pencil here, and it was good. It was good. And I ain't gonna cap. I still think Yuji better. I still think JJK better. Like, I get it. Peak Saw Man, you know, all that. We on part 2 right now. What, like 4 chapters into that mess? And, you know, to be fair, I know the way I read Chainsaw Man is not the way a lot of people read Chainsaw Man. And a lot of the way that people are going to experience the anime is going to be way different than I will not be experiencing the anime, because I'm not going to watch it. I don't really care. But this is so weird to open up like this. But the thing is, I will give Chainsaw Man this. For how lightning quick it is, it does a very, very good job of creating investment. An investment over strict periods and building up ideas. Chainsaw Man is only 97 chapters long. And, you know, for a person who read it in, like, how long did it take me total? Like 8 hours? Did it really? Like, I'm trying to think a total, because I started yesterday and I finished reading today. So, I didn't read it continuously. We'll see. But regardless, for that short of an investment period, like, ain't nothing got me that invested that quickly other than, like, JJK. After, like, reading it like that. Like, some manga, if I'm trying to, like, really build investment, I'll, like, pace it out. I'll, like, okay, I read some. Let me take a few days break. Let me think about it. Let me enjoy the plot. But I don't know. Chainsaw Man was such a good read that I was just like, man, let me just... And I was just flipping pages. So, for that case, let's talk about some certain things before I go on, like, actual in-depth breakdowns about anything and everything for Chainsaw Man. Characters, I guess that's the first thing, since that's the main thing I usually care about. I think they're good. I really do think they're good. They're solid. They are... How do I put this? They are simple, yet well executed simple. Like, it's gonna sound weird. I'm gonna compare it to Demon Slayer, right? Demon Slayer is full of characters that may seem basic, but the way they are basic is still well executed. I feel the same way about Chainsaw Man. Like, Denji as a main character, really, really solid character. I like the story. I like the build-up behind his story. I like the whole narrative behind it. I love the way we see it grow and develop and see the conflict and emotions through him. I think that's great. Still find him kind of basic, though. Like, I can see why he's one of y'all favorite new gen MCs. But he ain't even scraping my top 5. No, that's a lie. I'll probably need to think about that before I actually think of, like, my top 5 new gen MCs. For characters like Aki, I think Aki... I feel like this is a popular opinion just because, like, the Chainsaw Man osmosis. Yeah, I like him. He's a really good character. Probably my favorite. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and I like how his story ended too. Yeah. Aki's probably up there, probably the favorite. Power worked. Power worked. I don't like that she worked. I don't like that I got narratively manipulated there. But I think the main reason I'm, like, kind of like how's the word to put it? Like, detached to the characters a little bit is because I knew a lot of their major endings from just spoilers. Like, unfortunately, I exist on the internet, so thusly I get spoiled. But the thing is, even with that's the contrary thing. Like, even with the spoilers, their moments still hit, which goes to show you how well narratively executed they are. Even if I think the characters are pretty simple. Makima as a main villain, I think works, especially for the slow, like, I don't think even upon an initial reading, like, say hypothetically I had no context to Chainsaw Man, and like I had not a single thing had been spoiled, and I still went into the narrative with all my like cognitive, like, narrative breakdown ability, I think I would have been screaming Makimo is evil from the moment we saw her. Like, there's no complications about that. I'm pretty confident I would have been like, yeah, sums up. And the narrative doesn't necessarily try to hide that either. It's very opaque about it, but it sort of all builds into what makes her a really well-established villain. But we'll talk about that another time. The art, as that guy with the pencil, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm a little bit picky with my art, but it was good enough that it didn't make me put it down. Like, I picked up Croco no Basket and tried to, and one day, who knows, maybe I will go back and pick that up, because sports manga are good and I like sports manga, but the art, it was just a no deal for me. Like, I actually may have to go watch the anime for that one because I didn't like the art. But then again, there's the same guy who read Demon Slayer entirely. But then again, Demon Slayer's art got better after a time. Whatever. But regardless, the art was, I'd say it's like a solid 6. I don't know. I'm probably just spoiled. Like, I read things like, well, before it ended, Dr. Stone, fire, My Hero Academia, fire, Blue Box, fire, Blue Lock, fire. Like, in terms of just art, like, the quality of those artists is just in an entirely different tier than Fujimoto. Fujimoto does a great job with their level of artistic ability. And I'm not saying I'm any better than them. Like, I always feel like I have to throw this critique out whenever I do critique an artist's art. I am not better than Fujimoto. Never. And probably never will be. I can never do what they do. Simply put, I can never become a mangaka. The level of talent and skill it takes is insane, but in terms of quality of art, it's a solid 6 to 7. That's all I gotta say. There are peak moments within it that are like, that bump up there to a 9, but like, Horikoshi on an average day puts out better art than, I'd say, peak Fujimoto. I'd say an average day for the Dr. Stone mangaka, better than Fujimoto, boy, you know, they just go crazy. Like, what can I say? But that on that front is fine. The story itself, the plot, which was sort of like building up to Makima, I think it was good. And the way everything came back at the end in the final bout with Makima, I think that works great. I feel like I should have said spoilers, because this is first impression. But I said I read the whole story. I'll put spoilers at the very beginning of the video. That's what I'll do, because I feel a little bit guilty now, because now I'm just realizing I'm hopping up, down, left, right, and center with the spoilers. But then I think the final major thing to talk about would probably be where I see the sequel series going, or part 2. The way the series ended was kind of a strange cyclical note. I like it. I think it's a good way to end the series, and I'm excited to see certain characters come back and see how certain characters have grown and developed, depending on how much time has really passed. Denji's still in high school, so who knows. But overall, I think it was it's a solid addition to the roster. Is it, being honest right now at the top of my head, do I see why people carry it, like, hold it up to the highest tiers and call it peak? Yes, I can perfectly see why someone would do that. I can see why someone would call it worthy. Do I find it worthy? I like My Hero Academia more. I like Jujutsu Kaisen more. I like Some Deadly Sins more. I like, but this, once again, this is just off a fresh read. So before y'all Chainsaw Man fans in the comment section come and be like, I'll get you, pencil. Like, you don't have to do that just yet. You don't have to, because who knows? Maybe like Osmosis Jones will come through. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I like Bleach more. Off of all like the top common things that, like, in terms of manga wise, that flow through my head, I think I like everything else more. But it's just due to the medium of how I consume Chainsaw Man. Like I said, read it in literally less than 8 hours. But I think in the efforts of efficiency, sort of on both ends, both on the creative end, it only being 97 chapters, and my end, me consuming. Then again, I really like Blue Lock. And I can tell you, I've reread Blue Lock on a couple of occasions already. Like, start to finish, or like chunk to chunk. Like, I've literally reread all Blue Lock, and Blue Lock is still ongoing. So that's like, I reread, and like, that's the thing, I'm thinking of it. I've consumed other manga at this pace and like them more. But who knows? We'll see. What are your thoughts on Chainsaw Man? Like, I just try to give you a rough, short messy thoughts thing. I'll definitely go into more detail on different things. Do I plan to review Chainsaw Man Part 2? Maybe. I don't know. I'll see. Like, I know some have asked me to do it, and I think I need to get caught up on everything else I'm reviewing first. I'll be real with you. Then after that, I'll see if I can start. I would love to have another, like, from the ground up manga review, like Four Nights of the Apocalypse for the channel, like something I was there at from the beginning, and I'll be there at its end. Call me Calendar Man from Arkham. But yeah, I'll see. If you guys enjoyed this video, please tell me in the comments section down below. Give me all your thoughts on Chainsaw Man. If you love the manga, if you hate the manga, if you're excited for the anime, all that. And thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that little notification bell so you miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon down below. You can support for as low as $1 a month. To get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil. This is not a pencil. Writing off.